One sad little man.
3 videos later, and I finally got to play WARDOGS, and let's just say I took advantage of the entire weekend and put 30 hours on record. And now I'm going to tell you my initial thoughts on WARDOGS. We're not going to waste any time. I'm going to tell you that it is probably one of my favorite games I've ever played. I haven't been this excited for a game to come out since GTA 5. I'm not even as excited for GTA 6 as I am for WARDOGS release. That should say a lot because I've played a lot of GTA, but I've also talked a lot of shit. But nonetheless, this game feels so much better than like 95% of the shooters that are out there. And that was during the alpha. It was probably the smoothest alpha I've ever played. I mean, the alpha played smoother than Battlefield 6 does today, even with all of the updates it's received. But before I get into the actual review, I'm going to point out that they did announce their beta and they did also announce the release. My recommendation right off the bat, pre-order the game. Get the beta. If you don't like it, you can refund it, and at least you got to experience the beta as a demo. There's no time constraints. You can play it all weekend during the beta and still refund it. So I highly suggest that you give it a shot. I originally gave Vietnam a glowing review, and this is actually me retracting it, saying save your money on Vietnam and buy WARDOGS instead. It's so much better. So let's get into it. I have 12 hours of footage. 12. I played for 30, record for basically half my time. Whatever you guys want me to talk about, I could talk about. I flew helicopters. I drove tanks. I played assault, medic, logistics driver, and I also played sniper. I did it all. Everything that you could think of has been done. Think about these classes like you're playing Battlefield. Assault is exactly what you think it is. You're going to rock an assault rifle, grenades, smokes probably, and your job is to be pushing in and taking FOBs, pushing the hot zone, anything that you could think of that would be pushing the game. That's what you're going to be doing. The assault rifles are okay. I mean, that's kind of how they are. The first couple of assault rifles are pretty mid, pretty trash. AK is okay. And then the Galil is where you finally are like, okay, this AR slaps. I loved the Galil. But aside from that, it's basically what you think. You're going to be pushing objectives, retaking FOBs. We'll talk about what FOBs are here in a minute. It's very much more your aggressive, fast-paced player. If you're more of a fast-paced Battlefield Call of Duty shooter, this is the role that you're going to want to play. Next, I'll talk about medic, because medic is really just assault, but you can use SMGs or you can use a shotgun. Like, it's all interchangeable. You don't have to marry one class. You could rock a sniper rifle, carry grenades, and carry revives. But like a medic, you have bandages, and you have like 3 or 4 different kinds of like revive kits. There's like typical, really basic one you use for revive kits, and then there's like defibrillators. The defibrillators aren't infinite use. You have to have batteries to recharge the defibrillator, but still, it's really awesome. It's a great way to make money, and people are spending a lot of money on their loadouts. So it's not like Battlefield where you're going to run halfway across the map to go revive somebody and they respawn as soon as you get there. These people want to keep their loadouts. They spent a lot of good money on it, which is a great opportunity for you as a medic to make money off of that. Because on top of reviving them, they can also tip you. And if you ran halfway across the map through hell and high water to go revive them, they're probably going to tip you. If not, just accept that they're probably broke at the time because they spent all their money on their loadout. But it's very much worth it to play medic in this game, unlike Battlefield where people just respawn. Support's kind of like how it would work in like Battlefield games. LMG, you don't unlock the LMG until like level 15 support, but you do get shotguns, and the shotguns are devious. They're really, really good. It's a really big map, so you have to strategically place yourself to be effective with the shotgun. But if you're playing an aggressive play style where you're pushing into these FOBs or these towers to take them, then the shotgun does wonders for you. I ended up using the shotgun a lot. I had a blast with it. But as support, what you're going to do is you're going to repair helicopters, tanks. You're going to supply people with ammo. You're going to do deliveries of logistic items such as ammo, building supplies, fuel supplies. Your goal is to basically support the team. You'll be building the FOBs up. FOBs are these like temporary bases that people can use. Holding them is very advantageous to your team. You can set up a drill, and a drill will summon the hot zone to where your FOB is at. You can build mortars, anti-air, a whole bunch of different stuff. I'm not going to include a bunch of footage because, to be honest with you, building FOBs is really boring to watch. It's more fun to do and experience. I highly recommend at least a couple games you check it out. You might find yourself enjoying it more than you think you would. So without further ado, we'll address like sniping. Sniping feels really good. You have to hit headshots, kind of similar to Battlefield or Arma. You shoot somebody in the body. It's not going to be a guaranteed kill. There are some stronger sniper rifles, and if they're not wearing armor, then you're going to have a higher advantage against that person. But there's armor in the game, tier like 1, 2, 3, and 4. You shoot somebody with tier 4 in the chest, you're not going to kill them. You need to be aiming for the noggin, especially with the first sniper, because the first sniper is pretty bad. People tend to disagree on that. I think it's really bad. Second sniper is like the SKS, it's like a marksman rifle, much better. And then you start getting into guns like the Mosin or the SVD, but still, like, you have to hit headshots or they're not going down. It's a great way to make a lot of money. It's a great way to pick those pesky little tower campers out. And overall, it's just a bunch of fun. Gameplay loop was super satisfying and fun. It can be probably boring for some people. I can understand why some people would think it is boring. I enjoy it. You go in, try to capture the towers. The reason why people camp these towers is because when you capture these towers, you get a code and you need all 4 digits. Once you have all 4 digits, you can summon the hot zone to you. The hot zone makes you win the match faster, and it gives you more money when you're in it. You need money to buy cars, helicopters, tanks, guns, upgrades. So you need money, right? So that's why a lot of people camp these towers. And it's also just a really good spot to hold to get kills, especially if your team has built up a solid FOB at that tower. But the game loop is super satisfying. Getting kills feels really good. The game, it just ran great. I think I ran around 120 FPS plus the entire time I played. I didn't really have any issues, and if I did, a quick restart of the game would fix that. Network issues, basically non-existent. There's a couple times where I shot people where I'm like, I feel like that should have hit, but it was probably just a skill issue. But I think the entire time that we played, a server went down one time, and it wasn't like a server crash. It was them letting us know, hey, this server is experiencing some issues, so we're going to proactively take it down after this game to restart it and let it have a break from the 100 players who've been playing on it for 20 hours straight. I can't remember every negative that there is right now. I know the helicopter flying definitely needs a little bit of work, at least when it comes to landing. I was expecting a little bit more of like an Arma flight simulator. It's more like a battlefield. It's kind of a slow descent, which can cause you to be at a really big target for people with RPGs or LMGs. And then driving was pretty bad. It's good until you try to take a turn. Your back end is a lot heavier than your front end, and all of a sudden you just start doing fucking Tokyo drifts in the middle of the road. But I'm not going to address like a ton of the concerns coming from the community because I don't think any of them are valid. My honest opinion, this game, if you're into these kind of games, is a 10 out of 10. I am so freaking excited. I skipped getting Hell Let Loose. I just don't have the money for it right now, and I would rather focus on WARDOGS. I know I'm like probably biased. I've made 3 or 4 videos talking about it, but the entire time that I played, me and my friends could not turn it off. We'd say, I need a break. We would turn it off for 3 minutes and then relaunch it and get right back to it. I'd be interested to know what you guys think of the gameplay that is listed below. I know a lot of people have already made videos. I've been super busy with work, so I know this may seem like a last minute push of a video. I'm super excited. I basically just wanted to communicate that. They made a video called 10 Reasons Not to Buy Our Game where they addressed some of the controversy surrounding their game. I think they did a great job. I'm not worried at all for this game. I think it's going to be some of the best $50 I ever spent because yes, I did buy the supporter edition, but the $40 edition I think is an absolute steal. I highly recommend buying it when it comes into early access rather than waiting for the game to come out. I think it's going to be an amazing game, and I really hope the community and the player base just strives. If there's anything that I didn't show in this video that you want to know more about or you want me to show gameplay of, just let me know. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments section. And I'd appreciate it if you guys subscribe because I'm just a small YouTuber who's trying to be able to afford more games so I can make more critical or glaze pieces. So let me know.
Fuck you. Yeah, I was gonna give you a lift. Go to the left side. Hold on, don't shoot me. Go to the other side.
Oh!
Hold on. No, that wasn't me. That was my passenger.
Yeah, he kicked me out. Got me killed. Fuck that guy. Get him.
You were gonna die one way or another, brother.
No, I was gonna sit there and collect money all day. Get this guy. Fuck that dude.
The boys are landing with IEDs right now.
Yeah, do it. You're going, Steve-O. You're out of here, man. Oh, I'm hemorrhaging money. I'm not gonna lose anything. What's up? No, don't feel. I didn't have anything on me. I swear to God. All I had was this rangefinder. Okay. I was literally just there to get money. I'm like negative 5K.
Oh shit. That's...
But no. Keep it. I literally don't need it. I'm so good. I'll die immediately. I want you to have it, Steve-O. I was joking around when I was calling you an ass.